be coming on accident? What you mean? If I give 10, yeah, if you give 10 subs, you could jack off tonight. Or you could fuck. If not, I will be watching to make sure you don't. Okay? So, just letting it be known. I want to smoke ganja. Is that chill? Does No Nut November count if you're in a relationship? Yeah. To be honest, I've never done that No Nut November shit. I always come. You know, I'm not letting the internet tell me not to jizz. If I gotta let out the stank, I'm gonna let it out. That's who I am as a person. Right? If I gotta shoot poison, I gotta shoot poison. You feel me? Are we allowed to have sex jerk off if we don't nut? I never really thought about it that way. I always sort of thought of No Nut November as like, if you edge, you're still gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, Christian, daisuki desu. Arigatou gozaimasu.
How you doing, Moonlight? Yeah, cause pre-cum, when you edge, you pre-cum. Get in trouble from who? Big man upstairs, you know? My upstairs neighbor. He doesn't like when I jack off. But alright. I want to smoke weed. I got new neighbors. And I don't know if they like when I jack off. No, I don't know if they're okay with me smoking. But I guess that's for us to find out at a later date. You know? Is there any post-cum? Sometimes after you come, the tip's still a little sticky. And like there's a little bit of stuff in there. So I guess post-cum is a thing. You bought a fucking weed today?
Chad, I bought a fucking weed today.
Hell yeah. My neighbors hate when I jerk off without that major FOMO. That's funny as hell. You gotta push it all out at first? I mean, you could try. But I feel like that's more difficult than you're giving it credit for. Oh, that's why this felt big, because it's 2 tips.
Okay, cool, okay, boo, I love him. I'm a serious like Danny Glover. I'm a car popping for a fucking mother. I pass her to Molly, then they kiss each other.
Name that song and I'll say thank you. What am I asking Santa for this year? I want a new bed, right? And asking Santa for a new bed just means I'm asking myself for a new bed. So, hey, if you want to help me get a new bed this summer or this winter so I can sleep better, given my back all fucked up, exclamation point Prime, you get a free sub once a month. Fucking every gifted sub, I'll take a dab. Fucking yeah, me and Cotton Eye Joe. I be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Ding 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 bang bong, bing bang bing 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 bam. Ding 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 bum. Wow.
Harry's to a new bed.
Thank you for the new bed. Appreciate the 28 months, Carla. Refresh one time. The internet's been acting up lately, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Finally found Cutwaters? Word? Whoa, did I just freeze? Damn, bitch. Nanimita. You got Modelos, Chicharrones, and the Dodgers game is on. Hell yeah. Let's get Hispanic with it. Happy Latino Saturday. What game is this? Which number of the series? How many games have been played? Is this game 7? Is 7? So this big dog shit. The Tel Aviv Dodgers will not win. Man, that's crazy. I just like that Japanese boy. I think everyone likes that Japanese boy, you know? And I think that's fair. Game 7, Jay's up 3-0. How far into the game? Yeah, Gotani's a monster, dude. Shohei Gotani. I think it's so cool that we are alive to see the rise of new greatest of all times. You never know what sport we're talking about. We're talking about baseball right now. The World Series is going on. Third inning? Man, that don't mean a damn thing then, right? Baseball games last 9 hours. If I name my white child Shohei Ohtani, is that appropriate? See, I don't know. Cause like, if me and Oct have a kid, that nigga gonna come out very light. But that does not mean I won't name him Victor Osimhen. You know? That doesn't mean he's not gonna be named JJ Okocha. That's just sort of how things go. I'm gonna name my son Scott McTominay. Things are gonna change. Yeah, I heard the game a couple days ago went to the 18th inning. Like a 6-hour long game. And they stopped serving alcohol at what? 8, 9 p.m.? So you start drinking at the beginning, you stop when they close the alcohol, you hung over before you go home. That's fucked up. Especially given baseball games are boring as shit to watch. They're fun to be there. Like the vibe is fun, but the watching the game part, not as fun. Addison Rae. This is what Addison Rae dressed up. Your college bar closed at 10? On Halloween night? On Halloween Friday. Yo, this is the last Friday Halloween we're having until 2031. I'm gonna be 33 next time Halloween's on a Friday. Ain't that crazy? Last time we had one was 2014 or some shit. So if you didn't make the most of yesterday, you're gonna die. It's over. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the constant cock. Refresh one time. You're 32, it's not that crazy. I'm not saying it's crazy to be 32. I'm just thinking like, the last time Halloween was on a Friday, I was, what, 16? Now I'm 27. Next one, I'm gonna be 32. Like, we just keep niggas be getting old, and like, festivities happen less. Growing up, I swear Halloween was always on a Monday. They always did that shit. That was their favorite. Gato? Is there cat? No. No gato. I guess I'm tripping. Dish shift. Freaky ass username. Thank you for the gifted. Wait, what was your username prior to being Dish shift? Because I would have noticed if a nigga named Dish shift gifted 54 subs. You had a previous username that I'm not hip to. Who are you previously? Oh, you're Liam. Oh, Liam shifted is dead. Okay. I love to find out when people shift their dead in my chat. That's what I'm here for.
Look me on my face. I ain't got no words.
Am I gay for eating instant ramen? Nah. You put dick in that? Or are you just eating the normal style? What would make it gay? I feel like that's what we gotta get into first. You're a little broken bisexual, but it's okay. Me? I mean, bisexual, yeah, but a little broke, I don't know. Oh, instant ramen. Oh, okay. Fair. Nigga called you broke. Moonlight be like, Chris, you got so much money, big bro. I'm sorry. Am I gay for low-key sucking dick? Well, if you do it low-key, it's chill. But if you do it high-key, you know, open that closet, twin. Me and my crush spent Halloween together, and now we're going on a date next week. Hell yeah. Love to hear that, dude. I bet that was a great time. I know you went home and your feet were kicking up in bed, and you were like, she loves me. She loves me not. You know? I know how the vibe gets. Yeah, the grinder's all fucked and scrunchy right now. That's on me. Gotta clean her. It's tough out here for straight-leaning bisexual white men. They are some of the most oppressed people, you know. Damn, you bisexual in your 30s? Nigga ain't pick one yet? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke. That was a bit. Should I get another Cutwater? I sort of chugged that first one. You're too grown for it. Alright, one sec. I'm grabbing Cutwater number 2. Y'all are hanging out with old man Jimmy. Sorry. I want to touch his face. That's not a normal reaction to seeing old people's skin, you know, but I respect it nonetheless. Everything is everything, a cigarette, a wedding ring, and tell me that you love me and love me tomorrow, bro. Catch a Kuro. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Who's rolling up with me? Let's get gay high. I got an empty wax container. You know what that means? When wax is empty-ish, grab some flour, stick it in your wax hole. Fill her up, please. Shove your finger in that bit. Bring it around town. Now it's clean. Not an ounce of wax left. Not an ounce. An inkling, rather. Splatoon. Everyone refresh one time now. Some of y'all are still stuck in the delay world. Is it worth spending the extra cash on the Peak Pro? I think they're worth it. It's up to you though, because like it's... See, wait. I don't know how Puffco's shit goes, because I know they have the Peak, and then they have the Peak Pro. And then they dropped the new Peak, which is like an updated Peak Pro.
Only 14 months.
So that's what I got. I think that one good. Thank you for the 14 months, Marceline. Appreciate it. Whoa, excuse me. It's on the agenda. Are we just chilling? We're just chilling for the time being. However, we could get into games later. I do want to restart. Y'all remember when we played... Hold on. We played this a while back. We started it at least. We played like 3 hours of it. Look outside. Y'all remember this goofy shit? It got its final update. And not to sound crazy, but niggas are saying this is horror gaming's Undertale. 97 positive reviews recently, 98% overall. Man, they're loving this shit. They are loving this shit. And as a horror critic, I'd say, given I'm critical of horror, one of the best horror games I've played in recent memory. So I do want to give it another try. I do want to give it another go. See if maybe there's some other shit we can find. Do I get offered weed sponsorships? Not really sponsorships, because weed is difficult in the sponsor world. But I mean, Rove and Dime and like Dr. Zodiac, the shitty ones, hit me up. I'll say that. But like big weed companies, the ones with the gas, they don't have a reason to go to influencers, because nigga, they got like Wiz Khalifa. They got like fucking Willie Nelson, right? They don't worry about the fact some kid on TikTok and Twitch smokes. Flight's Weed Company should have sponsored you. I hereby declare me, Chris Udala, I will never advocate for Delta 8. So I ain't working with a nigga influencer weed. That's not me. That's not me. If I am gonna talk or like promote some weed to y'all, I want it to be not only legal in the states y'all live in, but also like I want to know what goes into it, right? The one brand I expect to connect with the weed community would be Converse, the shoe brand. Talking about shoes? There's a bunch of like communities and like brands that do work with weed people, you know. I've worked with Sega before. They want to work with me for Yakuza Kiwami 3. But yeah, Vans knows more about weed, and then DC and Etnies, and then Osiris's. Like if you want to go down the shoe line, shit goes on forever. But Converse, man, that's white people's introduction to Comme des Garçons, you know? We all had that white homie who wore Comme des Garçons Converses and had chlamydia. We all had that guy, you know? That's how it goes. That's part of growing up, man. I digress. Oh, Jacob. We all knew that one nigga, bro. Smoke joint. You finna pick up some CDG this year? I think CDG can be cold. It's just you can't wear the CDG Converses because you have chlamydia if you wear those shoes. We know. That's just how it is, bro. I ain't make the rules. But what I do? Get chlamydia? I guess. It's crazy how easy it is to get rid of chlamydia. I know some niggas that got it in college. Got it cured. Went back for round 2. That's how it goes. You don't realize how prevalent STDs and STIs are until you really get out there. Until you really start fucking. Slut shaming the slut? I'm by no means slut shaming. I don't think there's anything like I'm not gonna look at you as a bad person or look at you as less than if you get chlamydia, man. That's like literally the chillest STD of all time. Right? I digress. Yeah, get tested whenever you can. Highly recommend it. Especially fellas. I know it's gay to do good things for your health. However, it's gonna be a lot gayer when your pee starts burning. So I would say definitely get checked. I'm gonna look at you different for gonorrhea. See, here's the thing. I'm not gonna look at anyone different for any STD. Just given like one night stands and random hookups happen. And a lot of times in the heat of the moment, you're not gonna be like, have you been tested? Right? And even if you do say, have you been tested? Niggas lie. So I'm not gonna look at you differently for having any STD. It's just the unfortunate reality of this world. And even if you wear a condom, bro, that bitch ain't 100%. Just put a condom on. Niggas that don't have sex be like, dude, condoms aren't gonna prevent STD. Like they help in the prevention of STDs, but man, if you got any sort of juices, if the condom snaps even a little bit, if you got things on your pubis, right? Rather than your penis, but your pubis itself. If you got crabs, nigga, and you bumping pubes with another person, what gonna happen? The condom, should have put a condom on your fucking pubes, dickhead, right? No one be giving condom with a head on. Stupid, dumb. No one be giving head with a condom on. I have gotten head with a condom on. Like me and this one girl back in high school, we were getting freaky, and she started putting her mouth on it. And then I was like, all right, let's start fucking then. Cause I was ready. So I put the condom on. Like, I'm like, one sec. I put the condom on. She just goes back to sucking it. I'm like, ew, that's icky. I'm not kissing you now. You have gay condom in your mouth. Like, I just didn't really expect that vibe. I thought like we both knew it was fuck time. I didn't know you were gonna keep sucking. What? Your ex would only give you head if you had a condom on? Dude, your ex had a latex fetish, right? Because that's insane. Severe OCD? Fair. Fair. I digress. Kiss me with cummy mouth, not condom mouth. Yeah. There's something so primal about getting your dick sucked and then kissing right after. It feels like aggressive for some reason. It's like, ooh, I taste my cock, you know? I enjoy it. My dick always tastes good, bro. I be licking their lips like, you saved some for me. That's who I am. Everyone's different though. God, I'm so good. Kiss them. Credits to the chef. Oh, sorry. You need a lighter? At what age did I move to Arizona? 3 years ago. So approximately 24? No, I was 23 when I got out here. Tell me how someone stole my lighter last night. Adri. Okay, we gotta talk about things quick. If you're going out, the rules are you bring at least 3 lighters in your bag. 1 will get stolen without fail every time. The second one you'll end up with your pocket in the morning, and the third one you just won't be able to find. That's sort of how it goes. You gotta, and you can never bring your favorite lighter out. That's losing lighter behavior. All of y'all smoke weed, for the most part. Y'all know this lighter shit, they come and go real fast. Sorry, awful Halloween. See, it's sick for me because I really only smoke in my apartment now. Right? I smoked last night, but I didn't use my own lighter. That's why, see, it's always another nigga with a lighter, especially at the function. That's how it goes. You gotta touch strippers, so it's okay. Fair. Fair. I mean, if you said to me right now, hey Chris, I'm gonna steal your favorite lighter, but you can touch a stripper, I'm gonna probably be like, nah, I'll pass on this deal. Like, was the stripper real fine shit? Like, they'd have to be mad sexy for me to be like, yeah, you can have my lighter, I'll touch her. You know? You'd have to be the finest of shits. It was your favorite. That's what I'm saying. Was the stripper sexy enough to like, like you grab her ass or what? Even then, like you go home and your hands just smell like butt a little bit, but now you don't have a lighter. That's the way I see it. I guess I'll touch her. I couldn't find anything with my electric lighter last night. That's how it goes. It's pretty cheap to buy lighters in bulk, especially if you are a lighter loser. You know, you could get like a 10-pack of them bitches online, but you got to be careful where you buy your lighters because some of them shits will explode, you know. You forget matches exist? I like smoking with a dude and he pulls out some matches because it's like, oh, you listen to Mumford and Sons. Oh, you wear Ugg boots, men edition. You know, I think it's cool. You can always tell they're a different... They collect vinyls without fail. You know? It's rustic. Yeah, it feels like they listen to Stomp and Holler music. It's some, like, old head shit. I respect it. Yeah, they be listening to Hosier. That's how it goes. Vinyl collection, no record player. Bears. Y'all want to spark ganj? Spark ganj with the boy. Let's get it. Whoa, game of the year is trending. ¿Por qué? Ghost of Yotei. Okay. So this is the list people are putting up. Some people. This isn't everyone. I'd say top 6 of the year. Expedition 33, 100%. Death Stranding 2, 100%. Donkey Kong Bonanza, 100%. Silk Song, 100%. Split Fiction, I believe you if you say this is your favorite game of the year. I do not have a problem with you. But just for me and my playstyle, I feel like there were more games that could have been up there. Hades 2 don't deserve fucking Game of the Year nomination. I like the Hades games. Why are we pretending they are so damn good in comparison to every other roguelike? They're good, man. Don't get me wrong. But like, it's just Binding of Isaac, but gay. That's all it is. It's homosexual Binding of Isaac. And I don't got a problem with homosexual Binding of Isaac. I don't got a problem with Binding of Isaac. I don't got a problem with homosexuals. But man, it's just... It was Look Outside this year. It was Blueprints this year. It was No, I'm Not a Human this year. It was so many games. Mike is peaking. Ow! You're right. Ow! Is that better? LSF is gonna love this. Nah. No. Damn, yeah. Most people responding to the Game Awards, this is their top 6. That's really interesting, man. My top 3, without a doubt, will be in order. Probably Silk Song, Donkey Kong Expedition. That's just me. Did I say top 6 or top 3? That'd be me, though. You know? I'm trying to think what other games came out. South of Midnight was this year. Ball Pit was this year. To be honest, Ball Pit is more fun than Hades, man. What if I said I never finished Donkey Kong? That's fair. The ending of the game is worth playing through. But I mean, it's a Nintendo game. I feel like the only people that actually finish Nintendo games are like, I don't know. I don't think you got the right flavor of autism. Right? Which is fair. A lot of people are saying Outer Wilds 2 could be Game of the Year. Legend ZA. Whoa. This is what Polymarket is looking like for Game of the Year. I don't think Polymarket tracked the odds for last year, but there's no way Astrobot was like anywhere close to 80% guaranteed victory. I'd assume that was floating around the little guys. Hades 2 above Donkey Kong Bonanza is the wokest nonsense I've heard in my fucking life. But I digress. I digress. That's fine. Donkey Kong Bonanza is like if Mario Odyssey fell in love with you. Mario Odyssey is one of the better games ever made. Trump warns Nigeria of aid cuts over and military action over Christian killings. Man, this is a way more complex issue than he thinks it is. Holy shit. If the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria. It may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns a-blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. Okay. Okay. Nigeria does have a terrorism issue. that is by no means up for debate. The corruption in Nigeria is beyond what any of y'all could really imagine. But I think the last thing Nigeria needs is the United States coming in to kill more people. Man, here go these useless ass niggas from Cote d'Ivoire talking about my commander-in-chief, President Donald Trump, strikes again. Thank you, daddy. This is why you a joke, buddy. Y'all got that one AFCON and now you think you could talk all this shit, bro. No normal person would wish for, like, American intervention in their country. Or in a country bordering them. No one would fucking wish for that, you useless cunt. Sorry. America is just trying to gain ground. Guy who doesn't know a damn thing. What you mean, America? We're not trying to gain ground. Not even on the same continent? Cote d'Ivoire? Cote d'Ivoire is in Africa. America doesn't liberate unless it gains something. They aren't gonna invade, what? Oh, you wouldn't want USA on the same... Oh, you wouldn't want USA on the same continent, not in the same country. Fair, fair, fair. What, dude, involving yourselves in a war as if you wouldn't take land? Guy who's just now learning about the concept of war, starting from the first volume, Manifest Destiny. Let's get into it, bro. Dumbass nigga. Oh. So you think we went to Iraq in the early 2000s for land? Guy who didn't understand my point. Well, if your point is stupid, how much understanding can I have? Because you originally said they were going to Nigeria to take land. We gonna connect Nigeria to the US through the land bridge or the ice bridge? What we gonna do? Because that's far. It's a long walk. You're gonna be stepping across that Atlantic, you know? That's the thing. What's going on? Maybe I just misunderstood. Why somebody always gotta be dumb? No. I think this is just a misunderstanding. Alright. Damn. Free Nigeria, end SARS, fuck Boko Haram. There's a lot of things going on over there, man. We getting coxed hard. Cocky. Hop on the cocky. Let me change my t-shirt while this cock hits. One sec. Hang with her. Damn. We're still taking that dare? Is it because I said free Nigeria? Then the earth decided to be mean? Is that how they treat me? There's cum on my shirt? Chain ain't out. You gotta put the chain out, you know what I'm saying? You gotta wrap the chain. Are we back? Y'all are probably delayed as fuck. We've dropped like 50,000 frames. What the fuck is going on? Let's do a speed test. Niggas ain't even know I'm back.
I'm on the beans for real. I'm on the lean for real.
There should be no cocks. I guess it's cooked. I guess finito.
I just hit a stain. Funny dope.
Talking all this neck, pistol to his throat. God damn, bro. I just want to stream. This is nuts. Might have to restart my router quick. That might be where we've landed for the night. Unfortunately. Y'all don't even know that I'm saying this, though. That's the crazy part. This is evil. I don't know why the world treats me the way it does, given I am a good guy.